The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Syracuse will kick off and will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondary starts.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Now the ball's out of bounds. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. So Syracuse's offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to tone the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early, so we can forget about that last week.
The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got the first down and still on his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
On over the middle, it's flat. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for space. It's Wood. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Give to the back. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal.
In blue.
Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. That's a fly. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Point after we had the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
Love the execution there in the screen. Running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Final play of the quarter coming. On the run, it's Wood. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. See if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's flat. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Catch in the middle, it's good.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Knows this guy's got the ball in his hands. This shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 7 over Marshall. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else.
And thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Unloads quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Come to the line, facing third and long at 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bruins send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They go to the ground. First down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out of space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Let's go!
They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's flat. That one takes him down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
On the double.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push them upfield. Quarterback's got to sell them. Not anything really in that play in sync, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Firing to the right, complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3 from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good, and that was dead solid. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Bring in the heat. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Continues to fight for yards. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bruin.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Grab near the marker. It's flat. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got him in. He stopped at the 48. They pick up a 10 on the play. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to go up top on first down. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Now on first and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that.
Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Picks up the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wants to fire on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with it.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers in deep.
Touchdown, Syracuse! Right in from the red zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being fed. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everything. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Bulldozes his way through. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll try to take it back. It'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the blitz. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's flat. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position. Power football with the run. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they've been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the RPO. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Gets into the back on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. They march 72 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice. There he goes. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. The give from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Finds his man. It's Wood. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
42, spike.
They'll give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
On the double.
Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. UCLA will go back to work on offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You've got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's a good job by this defense. the 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Movement at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. 4th down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Got a man in the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one. He'll be just a little bit short. Corners will walk up tight. Got his man. Touchdown, Bruin. A great catch and run for 6.
UCLA.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game. You might be looking at overtime soon.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Texas State managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the weather there in San Carlos this week. These Bobcats are to blame for this one being so close. This game may or may not impact college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Got it in the middle. It's flat. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake, now the throw. Complete to the right. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Syracuse.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Time to take a shot. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Out of the gun, the dip to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. Big throw, catch and run on that one. On the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They strike first overtime.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Syracuse 31, UCLA 24.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
At the 12-yard
The offense set for a first down play.
for a first down.
To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That one was way too far for anybody to catch. Take advantage.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
That's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time to hit.
Touchdown, UCLA! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
That ties the game at 31 all.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Finds his big tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They want to keep this drive alive. Third and short here in overtime. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Nestled just inside that right upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. They'll give it to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
That's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will.
Got it.
Syracuse has it in the red zone.
Green 25.
Wants to go up top on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got his man on the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I don't know what you want. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for that.
They go to the draw.
Second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paid the holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.